Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Thursday, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's Thursday. So come on in and let's share with each other and see what's going on in our lives. Good morning, Andre Gregg. Thank you for being on this morning. Oh, so much love to every one of you that are coming in today and sharing of yourselves. And did you have a good holiday yesterday? Yesterday we decided to make it a Cuppa Full of Joy holiday, and I loved it. I reminded myself all day long to stay in joy. And boy, I was writing in my journal last night, and it was so beautiful because I kept reminding myself all day. And so when I got to the journal writing, it was a breeze, and I'm writing down because we have a class going, and I'm doing the homework right along with everybody in the class, and so I'm writing down how I'm feeling, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It just felt so good to write about it and to feel good, to feel excited, and to have that momentum of happiness and joy going on. So I love that we created a holiday. And we can create a holiday every day. It doesn't have to be certain days of the year. It doesn't have to be nationally or internationally recognized. It's our day, whatever we want to make it. So yay. Let's see who's coming in here. I love this. Annie 7, good morning, sweet one. I hope that you're warm. And Pat Moss, good morning. Well, I think it's your afternoon, actually, where you are. Kathy Hand, good morning, sweet one. Do you have your coffee? I know you're probably on your way to work, so I'm hoping you're staying safe out on those roads. I am warm. It's 72 degrees already here. I know I shouldn't be doing that. I just have to say it, but I know that you all are having some bad weather and cold weather and that white stuff. My heart does go out to you. If I could bring all of you down here into Florida with me, I would. Trust me. I'd have a big old house where you could all just gather and be with each other and stay warm. Marlene, good morning. Canadian P, I'm sure that you're going through a whole lot worse weather than probably most of everyone. Julie Kiss, good morning, sweetie. And I think of you also up in upstate New York. Was just talking about that yesterday with Joanne, trying to figure out where the retreat is going to be this year. And upstate New York was mentioned. I would love to come up and see the Catskills, and just that part of the world I know is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Andrea. Brookie, oh, good morning, Brooke and Dylan and sweet Max. Hello. And there's our Joanne. Thank you for my coffee, Joanne. Oh, it tastes so good this morning. And Annie's calling in our pair of jeans. Let's get them in here. I know our blue jean is probably frozen. I think Auntie Jean's not having too bad weather. I think hers is probably one of the best temperatures in the country, actually. So let's get her awoken and in here with us. So cheers, everyone, to a beautiful, amazing day. And it is one of those thankful days. It's Thankful Thursday. So we're going to do some gratitude. But first things first, we're going to do the heart-brain coherence. Let me put up here to give me what you're grateful for, because I love hearing gratitude. And somebody call in our Hope Wellington Marshall, please, and our Queen Josephine, and our Ricky Rick. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Isabel. All right, let's go into our hearts. And Jim, oh my gosh, we have Jim with us this morning. What are you doing out in Arizona? Oh, you're coming back east. Oh, you might want to stay out in Arizona. I hear the weather's not real great. great in Pennsylvania right now. All right, let's do our heart brain. So we breathe into the heart after we touch the heart center. Put a smile on your face, and yes, it's mandatory. And then release that breath slowly. Let your whole body relax. Bring in a thought of something, a happy thought, something that keeps that smile on your face and keeps you lifted up, because that's what the heart brain is all about. It's going from your heart up to your brain, and they communicate. They talk to each other. And your vibration lifts. You go into the highest brain state possible. And then we just start feeling so good that we appreciate more. We learn more. We understand more. And we love more. And that's what it's all about. How much did I love? Every one of us, we're all going to leave these human bodies behind at some point. And at the end of it all, if we can just ask that question, how much did I love? That's the big question. So how much did you love? Reflect on that every day. Reflect every day how you treat others, how you treated yourself. What did you do while you were here for this moment in time that we have? Just really look at your life in that way and see if there's something that you can be proud of when you reach that last moment. What did I do to leave my footprint here on earth? And good morning to Deirdre and Sally and Tony. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Jim, you've been working out in Arizona. Well, you lucky duck, because you're in one of the warmest places in the country, and I'm sure you've enjoyed that. So now it's back to reality, huh? I get it. I understand. All right, I'm going to share the message from the angels from last night. It's called, What Will You Do with This Day? Stephen Covey said, live out your imagination, not your history. Many years ago, I heard a motivational meditation by Lisa Nichols. There were many nuggets from it, but one in particular stood out for me. To paraphrase, she said that you do not have to go back into your past and erase anything. You can start from where you are in this moment and start fresh. I call it starting with a clean slate. Each day I envision I have a whiteboard and I can put anything on it that I wish to create, have, be, or do. Looking back, we can dredge up things like guilt, shame, and regret. Why would we do that to ourselves on purpose? It only keeps us spinning in that low vibration, and it's pointless as we cannot change any event that happened in our lifetime. Dear angels, sometimes we make life harder than it has to be. I know personally I've held on to anger, regret, and shame from my past, and it has blocked me from the freedom to enjoy life. This self-sabotage seems to make sense when we are caught up in turmoil. It's when we step away and observe our behavior that we can see what it is doing to us on the inside. Dear ones, in your innocence, you know to stay in the present moment. You are guided by an innate sense of forward momentum. As you begin to experience your human life with all its contrast and chaos, the directions become a little less clear. We encourage you to go back to that innocent child who did not question where it came from and how magnificent it truly is. Do you not see the importance of clearing old energy to make way for new frequencies? You are ascending at a rapid pace as a collective. The only thing slowing you down is your reluctance to shed the low vibrational energies that you accumulated up to the present moment. You think you are entitled to hold on to anger, and all it does is eat you from the inside and create illness in your cells. Is this what you desire? You are the one making the choices, dear ones. Nobody and no entity outside of you is holding you hostage and forcing you to think, act, or be a certain way. Do the self-inventory, show yourself compassion, and then gently release the hold on the things that are holding you back. You cannot unlearn this lesson. You can, however, ignore it and stay in your self-made prison. You are the only one holding the key. Dear angels, today I promise to clear away anything that's holding me back from living joyously. Boy, they didn't mess around last night, you guys. That message was so powerful when it came through, and I have to give some gratitude. I really appreciate Joanne and her husband John. They've been hosting me here at their home for this past month or so. I think it's been way over a month now. And they're just, to me, they're just such a blessing in my life. And I have this external keyboard that I use to type. It's just easier. It flows and it's familiar instead of using the keyboard on the laptop. And as I was writing that message last night, I was just thanking them immensely because my batteries were dying in the keyboard and I needed new ones, and they provided them, and it was just so easy to do the typing and to let it just flow without having to stop every minute and whack the keyboard so it would keep going again. So it was such a beautiful flow of energy, and everything was just working perfectly. So I just really want to shout out some gratitude to friends that are so loving and so kind, and that keep me provided with whatever it is that I need, even something like some AA batteries, right? So thank you, Joanne and John. I love you both, and it's going to be hard to leave here after being here in the home with you. And let's see what we got going on here. Pat Moss, I'm so grateful to my daughter invited me for a holiday this year with her family. Oh, that's a big whoop whoop. I am so happy about that, Pat Moss. Look at the turnaround there. Look at all that's going on in the positive way for you. Julie Kiss, grateful for slow healing and all the people that helped me through this tough time. We are happy to lift you up, Julie, and we do so every day. And I see that arm and that wrist and that hand in perfect health. And Sally says, we are at a high of 1 degree right now. Woo! Well, at least it's above 0, right? I always look at the positive. I'm really happy that it's not below 0, because I know you're up there where that lake is, and it can be pretty treacherous in the wintertime. Good morning, Captain Kovacs. And there's our sweet Hope. You went into my journal last night, dear one, because I pray for you every day and want only the best for you. And when I see you pop into the shows, it just brings my heart such joy. So you were some of my gratitude that I gave yesterday. And Z is off at college. Well, wishing him all the best. And thank you, Ayana, Montana, and so much love to all of you. And Sally says, I deal with a lot of guilt and shame issues in my life and spiritual coaching. It's an issue we refused to see until now. You know, that message is so profound. I really wish that it was shared out far and wide to more people so that we can understand the importance of letting go, the importance of seeing how destructive it is to hold on to those low vibration energies. it really does eat at us. Not just anger, but when we're caught up in regret, when we're caught up in the shame and the blame and unforgiveness, when we're refusing to let go of anything, then it's just destroying us. And it's keeping us locked in that prison. But we have the key, don't we? We're the only one with the key. And it's the only copy of that key. So you want to make sure that you open that door. And then throw that key away. Don't lock the door back. Deirdre, grateful I get a new fridge today. My old one sounds like a jackhammer for over a week now. Deirdre, how are you doing with your eyes, honey? I know you finally got your eye drops, and I'm very happy about that. So I hope the eyes are improving. And I'm pulling out a Kuan Yin card for today. Oh, Joanne, I love you so much. And I got to spend a little bit of time with Joanne at her beautiful day spa yesterday. And we went to have a good lunch. So thank you for being in my life. Sally, grateful that it's not snowing this morning. Yeah. Brookie, grateful to be here in Pennsylvania, catching up with old friends and really settling nicely into this sweet little house. Oh, that's so awesome for you and your family. So grateful to Dylan for supporting us. He got a nice raise yesterday. Ooh, that's a great yay, isn't it? And Max is so busy and growing so fast. I'm grateful to have all this time with him. And I just love how he lights up when he sees Dylan. I'm sure he does. He is such a delight. And Sally says, guilt as well as shame are both man-created emotions. We weren't born knowing these emotions. Yeah, you know, in my emotional empowerment class, we talk about how emotions are formed. And it's something that we were not born with. We didn't come in knowing what guilt was. It's something that we're taught and we learn as we have our experiences, and some of our thinking turns to stinking thinking. Robin, hello, hello. Grateful for 36 degrees, for the air we breathe, knowledge and abilities I have been given. Grateful for you, Robin, and thank you for being here with your mom, Jewel, and all your sweet family. Thank you for coming in. Deirdre, the eye drops are to prepare me for my next laser treatment. Good. So I'm really happy that you have them. All right, so Kuan Yin says, growing towards rebirth. That is exactly what we're doing. When we can release all of those old things and old stuff that we hold on to, it's a rebirth. It's easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed, yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending, so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. It sure is. Flow of life. Knowing that the things that happen in life, you know, they're going to teach us something, for one thing. They're going to show us something that helps with our spiritual growth. But then shift and change every day. We change every day. The cells in our body change. The skin changes. We get a new skin, completely new skin. I think it's every 7 years. It totally regenerates. So think about that. Think about what all those changes mean to us. And Sally says, can I have a refund on what I was grateful for? It just started snowing again. I'm grateful for there only being 62 days till spring. Look at you. Move your vibration up there in that scale and just really shine out every moment, no matter what's going on around you or on the outside. Be grateful for the snow. You know, I shared, I think it was one day last week, about pouring beautiful energy into every snowflake that comes down, because it's water. It's made of water, and we know what happens when we bless water. When we speak positive energy into our water, it changes. It changes the energy of it, the molecules. This has been scientifically proven. This isn't a woo-woo thought. This is something that we can actually see the evidence of. And Dr. Emoto shared that, and our Kathleen Caputo teaches us about it, that when you talk to the water, it does make a difference. It changes the energy. And then when you drink that water or you bathe in it, it just is different, and it changes you. Especially if you're drinking water that's been activated with positive energy, just look at what that's doing inside of you. All that beautiful energy, lifting you up, changing the cells in your body to positive. I love it. This is a great way to really improve upon your life and improve the experience you're going to have while you're here. All right, so what did I miss? Anything? I think that was it. So let's do a couple of the tiny book messages. I have to leave right away after the morning show because I have a doctor's appointment this morning, and it's a new doctor, and I'm going to have to drive to Fort Lauderdale to get there, so it's going to be kind of a tight squeeze to get from here to there and be there on time for the doctor's appointment. So we'll probably cut this off about 10 till. I'm going to shoot for that so I can get myself out the door. Okay. Oh, thank you, Robin. Yeah, it feels so good this morning with the energy. There's been a shift again, and I feel like I got some downloads last night as I was sleeping. I could really feel energy moving and changing, and I think I astral traveled. So if I went to be with any of you, I hope you remember what happened, because I was out of it. Good morning, Blue Jean. We called you in here. And Robin says there's so many different shapes of snowflakes, and those I get to see. I try to see the difference on each. Yeah, they melt so fast when you try to hold them, and sometimes when they hit the ground they melt right away. But yeah, you're right, they're just so different. And Sally says, oh yes, the crystal bismuth's unique individual shapes can be created by placing them in a vat of water and playing music into the water like Metallica. YouTube videos show it. Yeah, Dr. Emoto taught about it and showed. I used to have the cards, and Karen Palmer had actually given me a couple of cards of some of the slides that he had shared with us about what happens when we talk positive to water and when we talk negative to it. And it's a huge difference. When you talk negative into the water, it doesn't come together. It kind of is a scattered type of energy. But when you talk positive, it creates a beautiful form, and it does look like snowflakes. Oh, thank you, Julie Kiss. Yes, me too. I really need to get this settled, you guys, because me and doctors have been on the outs. So I need one that will listen to me and understand my unique body and why I don't take medication and the whole kit and caboodle. So pray that this doctor will be understanding and not try to force something on me that I refuse to do, which is put pharmaceutical medicine in my body. Robin wants page 11, so let's go there. Page 11. Oh, I love this one. Make a commitment to be a better human. Show up for others and watch how you will make it to your appointment on time. Oh, this is speaking to me. We will help bend the time for you if you meet us halfway. Dear ones, this is one of the most important lessons you can learn. Love, honor, and respect each other. Thank you. Who picked that? That was Robin, of course. My sweet little one. Yeah, when you're here in this area, you understand more about traveling these roads because traffic can be very hairy, and there's a lot of it. So thank you. Now I know that I'm going to get to my appointment on time, that everything is going to work with ease and grace, and that it's going to be a beautiful day. I already feel it. And Joanne's off to work. Joanne, I hope you have a beautiful day today. So we're going to page 16. And thank you, Marlene. Yes. I plan on having safe travels and a wonderful day. Thank you, Brookie. It is very important that we find a doctor that works with us, because I've always listened to my body. And so when I put something in, like a medicine of any sort, my body just tells me yes or no, and it's always a no. The doctors have a heck of a time when I have to have surgery because I can't take antibiotics. I have a really strong reaction to antibiotics, and so they have to do this dance of trying to figure out, what do we do with this woman that we can't give antibiotics to? Oh, thank you, Brooke. And Lynn Paulson, good morning. You're making chicken and rice soup. Absolutely, Lynn, I'll be right there. I've been wanting some good soup lately. And Brookie says, only hire the one that resonates properly. Well, I fired 2 recently, so we'll see if the third one's the charm for sure. I think she will be. I get a really good feel, as I haven't met her yet, but when I look at her picture, I get a really good feeling from her. Annie, Grayson's first day back at the winter storm, and I'm dancing. Aww. All right, so the school bus is coming, and you're making a song. Grayson, I love you. All the P's are on that bus with you, Grayson. So make sure that you smile at us when you get on the bus, okay? All right, so page 16 says, in those moments when you are open to allowing yourself to be a conduit of warmth and unconditional love, you are the closest you can possibly be to your true, authentic self. Warmth is contagious, and it is exactly what your world needs more of right now. Woo, are those true words? The world needs our smiling faces. We need to be putting out that positive vibration because it counterbalances the lower vibration. I heard this from Karen Palmer, and I'm not sure where she found the statistics, but what scientists say is that for every one who is vibrating at the higher frequency of love and joy, happiness, and has that smile on your face, you are counterbalancing 750,000 others who are still in that low vibration. Maybe some of those things we talked about earlier, like shame and blame and anger and guilt. We're counterbalancing that energy. It doesn't take but just a small percent of the population to turn around the energy of the world. And isn't that a wonderful thought? That what I'm doing is going to affect so many people. And look at, we've got 14 people online, plus me, that's 15 people that are vibrating right now at a higher frequency. And I can't do the math in my head, but I think that's a pretty high number that we're making a difference in. Think about that for a minute. Think about the impact on our world that is happening every morning when we come together. And that's why I would love to have new people coming in. Share out the Angelic River family. Share out the Morning Cuppa Joy. Let other people know that they're making a difference by just coming together and loving on each other and sharing gratitude with each other. Oh, thank you, Sally. And Robin says, have you tried 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 3 drops of oregano, the best natural antibiotics, 7 days? I am blessed to have a doctor who listens to me. Yeah, I'm going to get that. I'm confident that the right doctor will come along. I have to have a general doctor with my insurance plan because they have to refer me to the specialists that I need, which are for the checkups on the follow-up for the cancer experience I went through 4 years ago. I can't believe it's 4 years. And, well, I can't believe it. Thank you, Spirit. It'll be 5 years this year. And I think I have to have a revision. So I have to have the referral, and that's why the importance is on a doctor who will listen to me and help me help myself. All right, it's time for our prayers. Every day we share with each other what's going on. If there's something that we need to lift up, then we do that. We lift each other and we pray for each other, and we put ourselves in a big old circle, and we just continue to bless the energy that's here. All right, so let's go into our hearts. If you have something, a prayer that you want to put in, please do so. If you have a loved one that we want to lift up, we want to especially lift up our Hope, our Julie, Annie and Grayson, anybody else going through a trial or tribulation, our Kathy Hand, Joanne and her sweet family. Anybody you want to put in there, go ahead and type it in. And Deirdre is offering up prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who walk on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children through grace. And Sally's asking for prayers for Brandy Chari, who is about to lose their fur baby of 14 years. Oh, sweet one. I know that pain. So let's lift her up for sure. All right, so in our hearts, we're going to breathe right into that very center of our being. The very core of who we are is spirit. So go there. As you breathe that breath into your lungs, see it as energy, because it is. See the energy come into your heart. Welcome it in. Feel the energy as it moves around, as it goes through every chamber of your spiritual heart, as it opens doors that might have been closed or not open all the way. Just swing all those chamber doors wide open so that this energy can go into every bit of your being. And then exhale out anything you want to let go of. Now when you take the breath in again, show gratitude. Gratitude for the breath. Gratitude for the oxygen that trees have provided us so freely. Just take it in. Let it swirl through all of those rooms in your heart. Let it do a total cleansing of your heart center right now. And say the words, only love and light is welcome in my heart. Only love and light can take up residence in my heart space. And then allow that beautiful energy to clear out anything else, anything that's lingering from where you have held yourself back, where you've held on to the low vibrations. Just let the clearing happen. Allow it to be cleared out, totally fresh and new, that beautiful white slate with nothing on it. Let's let that be what's in our heart. And the only thing we want to put in there is love. So breathe out anything else, anything that might be troubling you, worrying you, anything that's upsetting to you in your life. Breathe it out. Let it go. Let the energy flow in a beautiful way and release everything else other than love, and let that be transmuted. Let it go out to the universe, up to the great central sun, and become positive energy. Now with this next breath in, create. What do you want to have in your heart? What do you want to have in your life? Create it. You're the only one in control of that. So what are you writing on that whiteboard of yours? What's going in there in addition to love? Let's just take a moment to reflect on that. Many times we just start out running in our day. We start out just going about, doing our to-dos, waking up, driving in traffic, whatever it looks like. But take this one moment for you. Create what you want in your life. Bring in that beautiful co-creative energy with spirit. And just give gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me have clarity. Thank you for opening my eyes to what is possible. And then write it on that whiteboard. You might have a long list. You might have a short list. Whatever is right for you, that's what's going to be there. And let's include prayer on that list. Lifting up each other. Lifting up those who have been brought to us to love on. And we offer up all those prayers. And we offer up all of our whiteboards that we've written on, taking them straight to Source, asking them to be seen and acknowledged and heard and answered for the best and highest good of all. And then leave it. Wipe your hands of it. No attachment, just letting it go and watching the miracles happen. And miracles happen every day here in our family, and I'm so grateful for that. You all are miracles. You're just so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your love. And now let's do that. Let's love on each other. We've got just a few minutes before Teri has to scooch out the door. So we are going to share words of uplifting energy, which is, thank you, I love you. And I'm going to play our Leo song so we can really get in the high vibes. And Pat says, thank you for prayers for my brother-in-law, Martin. His eyesight is back, so he can now see his beautiful fur baby, Frankie. Thank you for lifting us with that answered prayer. And let's pray for those who are struggling with eye issues right now. We have our Deirdre and Blue, and I know there's many others that are having issues. Kathleen Caputo. So lifting everyone up for perfect vision, we see that it is possible, right? It's possible for miracles to turn these things around. And Sally, prayers for our troops, our families, and all those who feel lonely today. Thank you. Thank you Isabel, prayers for all people of Middle Orient, yes, for all those areas where there's conflict and chaos. And Deirdre starts us out with our gratitude and love. And let me grab Leo here to sing to us. It helps to turn the sound on.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day.
Oh, Brookie, I'm so happy you were here today. Sally and Tony, we love you. Give you a kiss. I see you better and better and better every day. Thank you, Brookie. You know what Florida traffic is like. You've been down here. Eastbound. Okay. Andrea Greg. All of you that are up in the colder weathers, please stay warm, stay safe. Thank you, Leo, and thank you for this beautiful music that you wrote for us and sing for us. Every day we are lifted up by our sweet Leo. Pat Moss, I hope you have a wonderful day. And Julie's loving on the Leo music. Me too, Julie. Thank you, Annie 7. Is little Grayson safe on his bus now? You know, gratitude changes so much in our lives. Find some time today. It's Thankful Thursday. Find time to give gratitude. I think I'm going to take a gratitude card to give to my new doctor today. And I have the new ones in. I'm not thrilled with them, but I'll use them. And then I'll revise the design. Grayson's safe on the bus. Awesome. I'm sure that house is quiet. Align, allow. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Okay. Are we ready for the woo at the end? Deirdre's always ready. I love that, Deirdre. Thank you. I love that you all love this song. It really has come to have a huge meaning to all of us. And I want to give a shout out to Marietta for this AAA of ours and the EIWP. And Marietta, if you're listening, we love you so much and pray for your safety out on the water. Woo! Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Peas. Love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed and share your blessings. Share your love and your light with others in the world. It does make a difference. We are impacting a planet. So I'm so grateful, so honored that we have the family that we have and that we can love each other like we do without holding back. So I will see you all at 1 o'clock today. Hopefully the doctor will be done with me by then. And we'll do the World Peace Meditation. And then I'll see you tomorrow back here on Cuppa. I love you so much. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed day.